Do you ever feel like you've dug yourself into a hole by having very specific niche interests or having a lot of knowledge about something that no one else really knows about? Um, Yet it excites you and it's something that you are genuinely passionate about. Um, I feel like I have a lot of those things in my life, and I feel like having those things has made me seek relationships with people who also have those same niche interests. Um, and then once in a while, I get to find someone who I feel a deep kindredness with about these said topics. Um, these topics feel very important to me. They feel gratifying to my soul. Uh, so, other people understanding that feeling, it also feels gratifying to my soul. Examples of these things might be recording music, recording music specifically to analog tape, um, working on cars. That's a more widespread one. I can relate to folks more easily with that one. Um, Songwriting and writing in general. Uh, these are all things that not everybody does. Uh, a lot of people don't do, but some people do. I value those things, so I seek relationships with folks who also value those things. I've gained some knowledge about those things, and so I find my knowledge on those things useful, but not everybody finds my knowledge on those things useful. And so when I seek relationships with new folks and I wish to be valuable to that person, if they don't care about the things that I spend a lot of my time learning about, I feel less useful to them. And so I often don't last very long in those relationships. I don't know if that is a good thing. I would like to be useful and available to a plethora of different kinds of folks with different types of interests. And so I'm working on just being generally kind to everyone. But I think part of being a passionate and interested person in the world and in things is wanting to find your people. And I feel like I'm at a crossroads right now of trying to understand who my people are and why, and how many of my people I'm allowed to try and find that we have all this common ground. What's my expectation? What should my expectation be when it comes to, asking God, how many of my friends can be artists? How many of my friends can be tinkerers? How many of them should be? How many of my friends should be people who don't care as much about my specific hyper niche interests? I have a lot of friends who don't care about those things already, but I guess I just recently have found myself asking why those people are my friends. And I've asked myself how much margin I have to have more friends and what I'm seeking when I am allotting my time with people. Because we can only be friends with so many people, In the context of finding a romantic partner, that's a totally different question. I feel I have this wealth of understanding of what I appreciate because of having good friendships in my life, that I often, while pursuing romantic relationships, start to ask myself, well, does this person activate me in the same way that my good friend blank does? Or do I have the sort of kindredness in this new romantic relationship that I've had with this friend before? Because that's the only understanding that I have of what true good friendship looks like, or what true good relationship looks like. Is it fair to compare? How much of my gut am I supposed to use? How much of an on-paper assessment am I supposed to use? These are all things I'm asking right now. I think they're good questions to ask. I think that at the same time, the only real thing to do about it is to live into those questions. If anything, I hope that by talking about this, there might be some sort of empathy we could both receive from one another. But I felt like rambling about that for a moment just to express some thoughts that I haven't heard expressed very explicitly by anyone else, but that I felt empathy from when I've expressed to other people recently. So I felt like it might be worth giving a little bit larger of a platform. So I don't know if you relate to this at all. Say something or give me a shout. Maybe we can further this conversation. I had a new song come out last Tuesday. It's called Picture in My Wallet. You can stream it. I'll put a link below. If you're here from Substack, hello. If you're here from YouTube, hello. Thank you for being here. Let's all keep walking each other home. Keep living into the questions. And being curious. Hope you all have a good day. Happy Monday. Or whatever day it is. Good day.